Celebrating 20 years of car gold jewelry. Tempus fugit, time flies, in the words of the Roman poet Virgil. It's been 20 years since I set foot in this workshop, which became the Crucible and my little workshop. This is where all the car gold pieces were made since 2005. When I look back, I cannot shrug off the feeling that everything I do and everything that happened was part of a guided plan. Perhaps somewhere in other planes of existence. You see, when I connect the dots, every little event that took place looks like something that was taken from Carl Jung's concept of synchronicities. That is a phenomena where events are meaningfully connected, even though they lack a direct sort of cause and effect relationship. The key elements in this phenomena are a causality. There is no direct cause connecting the events. Traditional science would not be able to explain their connection. Meaningful coincidence. The events carry psychological or symbolic significance, often resonating deeply with the individual's inner state. The meaning arises from the observer's perspective. What might be synchronicity for one person could be a meaningless coincidence for another. One of the first meaningful events took place in the late 90s when a friend of mine told me about an alternative sort of treatment or a session that was supposed to release you from mental blocks and other binding patterns. His description of the entire process sounded a bit unhinged, but as someone who is a bit adventurous, I found myself a week later at an old shabby apartment with a lady who was about to release me from my binding patterns. Before the process took place, she handed me a page with various questions about my name, my age, and so on. One of the questions caught my attention. Do you want to fulfill your destiny in this lifetime? I smiled and wrote yes, without any real expectations. Years later, when I told a friend of mine about this bizarre experience, I added with a pinch of cynicism that the Ministry of Reincarnation lies in a small old apartment near Tel Aviv. Who knew? During the session, I entered a sort of meditative state, and as I was sinking in, I saw a vision of 3 rings floating in front of me. Each ring was adorned with various symbols, geometrical patterns, and various fonts. The image lingered for a while and then vanished. When I came back from the meditative state, I was trying to figure out the meaning and symbolism of the 3 rings over the next few days and eventually forgot all about it. A couple of years later, I dwelled in the world of sacred geometry and eventually decided to learn how to create these geometrical patterns in gold and silver. It took me almost a decade until one day, as I was creating a ring, I suddenly remembered the vision, and it struck me that in a way I was actually fulfilling my destiny. You see, over the years, the pieces of jewelry that I made have found a way to every corner of the earth. These meaningful pieces acted as powerful symbols of courage, healing, and love to endless people. The only meaning of our actual campus in life is communicating and helping each other as we follow the path and sail across the sea of time and space. May all of you out there find your purpose and fulfill your destiny. See you later.